And begin to bring your awareness to your breath. Roll your shoulders back and down. And just begin to fall into the rhythmic pattern of your breath. Imagine with each inhalation, you inhale peace and quiet. With each exhalation, you release the back body and let go. Take a few long, slow, deep inhalations, long, slow, complete exhalations. And bring your awareness to your body. Feel the parts of the body resting on the mat. Notice the difference between the pressure points of where you're touching the mat and where you're not. And as you scan your body, take note of any place that might need some attention today. And remember, as we work through the practice, to pay attention to that spot, to that area, wherever you might feel a little twitch, a little twang. Just be gentle. Bring your awareness to your surroundings. Notice the sounds. Notice the smells. Notice the taste in your mouth. The temperature of the room. Notice the color of the light behind your eyes. And let your tongue rest just behind your lower teeth. Feel the skin on your face relax. Feel all of the back body letting go. Bring your hands to rest on your abdomen. And just notice how they're placed. Are they even on each side of the body? Do the fingertips touch or are they slightly interlaced? And then draw your breath into the abdomen. Let it rise up to meet your palms. And then exhale. Inhale, draw the breath in. And exhale. Take a few more belly breaths. And then bring your hands to your rib cage. As you inhale, isolate the breath in the ribs, spread them into your palms, and then exhale. Inhale, spread the ribs, and exhale. And as you continue to breathe into your rib cage, perhaps you even notice a slight rotation to the back body on the inhalation, and a slight rotation back to the middle on the exhalation. And bring your hands to the center of your chest. And as we did with the abdomen and the rib cage, draw the breath directly into your chest and let your chest rise up to meet your palms. And then exhale. Inhale, draw the breath in, spread your collarbones wide. And then exhale. And take a few more breaths, breathing into your chest. And then bring one hand back down to your abdomen. You can keep one hand at your chest or at your rib cage. And then begin to practice the 3-part breath by drawing the breath into the belly first. And then from the belly into the rib cage, from the ribs into the chest. And then exhale in one breath and let go. Inhale, belly, ribs, and chest. And then exhale and let go. And take a few more 3-part breaths. And then release your arms. And if your legs are bent or out to the sides, bring your feet flat to the floor. And bring your arms down by your sides. And gently rock your knees from side to side. And then extend your legs. Take your arms up and reach behind you. Stretch out through your fingertips. Gently press down through your heels. And then exhale your arms by your sides. Inhale and reach up. Take the arms behind you. Open and close your hands. Scrunch and spread your toes. And then stretch the body. Relax your legs, bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Make some circles with your wrists. And then make them in the opposite direction. Bring your palms together and interlace your fingers. And then turn the palms up towards the ceiling. As you press the palms up, relax your shoulders. Take your folded hands behind you, press your palms away. Release the interlace of your fingers and wiggle them again. And then hold on to opposite elbows. Let your arms rest behind you or on your forehead. And just take a moment to scan the body. Notice the difference in the way the body feels from when the arms are down by your sides. And just take a deep breath. And then walk your legs over to the right corner of your mat. Bring your left arm next to your left ear and draw the arms to the right. Press out through your heels. And then come back through the middle. Walk the legs over to the left corner. Bring your right arm next to the right ear. And then draw the arms to the left. Press out through your heels. Come back to the middle. Draw the folded arms up, let them hover above your ribs. Make some circles with your shoulders and your arms. Slide your arms to the left and take your gaze right. And then slide your arms right and take your gaze left. Reach your arms to the ceiling with your palms facing one another and shrug your shoulders up off your mat and place them down. Shrug the shoulders up and off and place them down. And one more time, shrug your shoulders up and off and place them down. Bring your folded arms, or fold your arms again with the other forearm in front. Make circles in the other direction. And then slide your arms to the right and gaze left. And slide your arms left, gaze right. And then reach your arms to the ceiling, take them all the way behind you, point your toes, do a pelvic tilt, and then bring your arms down by your sides. And once again, scrunch and spread your toes. Point and flex your feet. Make some circles with your ankles. And then pause and go the other way. Bring your big toes together and windshield wipe your legs. Slide your heels, tap the backs of your legs. And then bend your knees again. And take the feet about a distance apart. And again, just gently rock the knees from side to side. Warming up the top of the glutes and across the sacrum. And then you can roll the legs all the way to one side and come up and come onto your hands and knees. I'm really sore today. You're right. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just sore. I spread the rest of my, I moved the rest of my topsoil from the street to the front of the house yesterday. There's about 30 buckets full now that need to be spread. So I'm very sore today. All right, so enough of my problems. Slide your hips back around your back. And then come forward and lift your chest. And slide the hips back around your back. And then come forward. And slide the hips back and round. And then come take a block. And press your hips all the way back. Let your forehead rest on the block. And then come back up to table. Take your block, bring it between your ankles. If you need 2 blocks, take 2 blocks. And then just come and sit back on the block, or 2. Here's the second one. Okay, all right, good. All right, and then reach your left arm up and reach out to the right. And as you reach to the right, draw back on your left hip so you get a nice stretch on the left side of your body. And then come back up to the middle, take the right arm up, reach out to the left, and do the same with the right side. So draw the hip down and back a little bit. A nice full stretch, and then come back up, roll your shoulders. And reverse. And for those of us here, we're not gonna hop today. No hops. You can hop on the phone, on the TV. So inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale. And then take both arms up. Come forward, round your back. And lift your chest. Slide your block aside. And take your right leg out behind you and rock your toes. And press the heel to the back wall. And then bring that leg back and take the left leg out behind you, rock your toes. And then press your heel to the wall. And bring that leg back, and then you can come on back down onto your mat. So if you're using a bolster or a couple of blankets, you can just bring them to the top of the mat. Use something for underneath your head. And then come on back down. And bring your feet to the floor. And slide the buttock flesh down towards your heels once you get down onto the mat. And then with the feet about hip distance apart, press your feet down, press the lower back down into the mat by doing a pelvic tilt, and then release. Press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release. And press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release. Draw your knees into your chest, rock them in and out. And then take them a little bit wider and rock from side to side. And really go almost to the point where you're going to tip over so you get the full benefit of the side to side rocking. And then bring your feet to the floor and press your feet, press the lower back into the mat. And release, extend your arms and your legs and stretch the body, point your toes, do a pelvic tilt. And exhale, bring your arms down by your sides, bend your right knee and your left knee. Bring both of them in towards your chest. Let them fall away. Bring the knees in and let them fall away. And then bring the knees in. Let them fall away. Cross the left ankle over the right. Make some circles around the low back and sacrum. And then hug your thighs in and rock. Let your knees fall away. Recross your ankles and make circles in the other direction. And then bring your knees in towards your chest, drop them in and out. Keep the knees hugged in and rock from side to side. Again, take it almost to the point of tipping over onto the side, just to get the full benefit. And then release the cross of your ankles. Hold on behind your knees and rock your thighs in and out. And then extend your legs up. Hold on behind your thighs. Point and flex your feet. Make some circles with your ankles. And then go the other way. And then bend and straighten the legs. And then stretch the legs up. Bring your left thigh in close to your ribs. Keep the right leg extended. And then stretch the left leg up, bend the right. And switch. And switch. Switch. And switch. Couple more. Switch and switch. And then bring both legs up. Bend your knees, rock your knees in and out. And then hold on to the tops of the knees, let them fall away, make a couple circles. And then pause and go the other way. Bring your feet to the floor, extend your legs and extend your arms and stretch your body. Bring your left thigh in and rock your thigh in and out. And then take your left knee over to your right shoulder. And use your left hand to bring it over to your left shoulder. And then make some circles with your left hip. And then go the other way. Bring your thigh in towards your ribs. Stretch your leg up. And just pause here for a moment. So let your thigh press into your hands, hands into your thigh. If you're not able to get your legs straight, you can either use a belt or lower your leg just a little bit till the leg straightens. And now bend your knee, bring the arch of the left foot to the right knee, and then take your knee over to the right. Come back up to the middle and let your left knee come out to the left side, like you're standing in tree pose. Extend both arms, extend your legs, point your toes, do a pelvic tilt. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring the right thigh in towards your chest and rock it in and out. Bring the right knee over to your left shoulder. And then bring the right knee over to your right shoulder. And make some circles with your knee. And pause and go the other way. Bring your knee into your chest. And then straighten your leg up. Again, hold on behind your thigh. Just pause here, just to help release the back, the muscles of the back of the leg. And then bring the arch of your right foot to the left knee and draw your knee over to the left. Try and keep your shoulders on the mat. then bring your knee back up to the middle and let it fall off to the side. Again, like you're standing in tree pose. Bring both feet to the floor and take the feet as wide as your mat. Turn your toes in towards one another, and then press the back into the mat. And notice the difference between when we do it with the feet together, feet closer together. You feel it more in your lower back, and this is more towards the middle back. So press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release, and one more time, press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release, and then even out your feet and just rock the knees again from side to side. Bring the feet back to hip distance apart. And then take your left shin over the right knee. And use your left hand to roll open your left hip. And then bring both knees into the chest and gently rock them in and out. Keep your belly soft. Massage the organs of the abdomen. Keep the knees hugged in for a moment. And then take the knees slightly over towards the right. You'll feel that in your outer hip and your side glute. Come back to the middle. Lower your right foot to the floor. Cross the left leg all the way over. Bring the knees in and rock them in and out again. Again, keep the belly soft. And then just hug your knees in. Lower your right foot to the floor. Take your left hand out to a T and take your knees over to the right. You can keep your gaze at the ceiling or over your left shoulder. Come back up to the middle, uncross your legs, and rock your knees from side to side. Bring the feet back to hip distance apart. Take your right shin over the left knee. Use your right hand to roll open your right hip. And then bring your knees into your chest and rock in and out. And then keep the knees hugged in. Draw them slightly over towards the left. Come back to the middle. Lower your left foot to the floor. Cross the right leg all the way over. And bring the knees in again. Rock in and out. Keep the belly soft. Hug your thighs in towards your ribs. And then lower your right foot to the floor. Left foot to the floor. Sorry, just the left foot to the floor. Take your right arm out to a T. And take the knees over to the left, and you can look out over your right shoulder. Come back up to the middle. Take your feet as wide as your mat and rock your knees from side to side. And then take the knees all the way over to the right. And gently press your knee down towards the floor, or if you want, you can take your right foot just above your left knee to increase the stretch in the front of your hip. And then bring the knees back up to the center and take the knees all the way over to the left. Again, your choice, either just press the knee down towards the floor or take your ankle just above your knee. Come back up to the middle, rock your knees from side to side. Extend your arms, extend your legs, stretch your body. And then release and take your belt. Grab your belt. And take your left foot up into the belt. Keep your right knee bent. Reach your arms up as close to your foot as you can get. And then just bend and straighten your leg a couple of times. Again, keeping the warming up of the hamstrings and the glutes. And then hold the belt in your left hand to your right hip. Right knee goes to the right as you let the left leg lower out to the left side. Come back up to the middle. Take the belt in your right hand. Cross the right knee behind the left thigh as you take your left leg over to the right. Come back up to the middle. Take the belt between one side of the belt in each hand, between your thumb and forefingers. Okay. And then slowly lower your left leg down towards the floor. Press your foot into your belt, let the leg hover just above the floor. And now inhale, lift up, take your arms as far behind you as your leg will let you go. And then lower the leg down again. Lift up. One more time, lower the leg. And lift up. And then take your right foot into the belt. Bring the left leg down. Walk your hands up close to your foot. And then bend and straighten your leg a couple of times. Stretch the leg out. Take the belt into your right hand to your left hip. Let your left knee go to the left, right leg to the right. And then bring the right leg back up to the middle. Switch the belt into your left hand. Let the left knee come behind the right thigh and then lower your right leg to the left. Come back up to the middle. Take the belt in between your thumb and forefinger. Press your foot into the belt and then lower your leg down towards the floor. Let it hover just above the floor. And then inhale, lift up. Again, let the arms go as far back as your leg will let you go. And then lower down. And lift up. And lower. And lift. And then take both legs into the belt, both feet. And separate the feet about hip distance apart. Turn the toes in towards one another. And then press the edges of your feet into your belt. And then relax the legs, take them wide, and rock your knees from side to side. And then bring your feet to the floor. Extend your arms, extend your legs, reach and stretch. And then bring your arms down by your sides, bend your knees, roll to one side, and sit up. And we're going to, we haven't done this in a long time, but we've done it in the past. But we're going to start with a few stretches. But keep your belt close by because we're going to work on boat pose today, which is fun. It's fun. Believe me, it's fun. And just bring your legs out in front of you and bring your hands forward. Press down into your legs, lift up your chest. And then bend your knees and reach through. Tent your fingers around your back. And then extend the legs again and come forward. And bend your knees and round your back. And then come back to the center, slide your heels, tap the backs of your legs. Cross the left and right legs. And then just come forward. Just pause here for a moment or two. Walk yourself back up and then cross the legs right and then left. And come forward. And then walk yourself up. Bring your feet flat to the floor. Rock your knees from side to side. And now take your block. So come up onto your knees, and once again, take the block in between your ankles. So take this time, use 2 blocks because I want the block to be flat. So take it on the lowest level. If you're using it at a higher level, then use 2 blocks. This is just a little quad stretch we're going to do for just a minute. So come and sit back on your blocks. Much better, it's much more comfortable. And then take your hands to the floor behind you. Lift up your hips, and then just set the buttocks back down again. I should
have 2 blocks. So.
Yeah, I should probably get you a little bit. Okay. And you feel that in your quads?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, now, here's the instruction part of the class. Take your belt and make a loop in your belt. So most of you have your own belts, so you know how to do this. If you're using a studio belt, it looks like you might be lucky, Peggy, and already have a loop in there. But remember, the teeth go down towards the floor, and then you go up through the piece closest to the webbing, and then put it back down through the loop. Or if you have the double rings, you just come up through one and down through the other. Got it?
How big do we want?
Big,
Big
loop.
I don't know if I got it. We'll see.
All
How
right.
many do you have? Let me see what's left over.
Oh, we gotta change it. We're gonna make it adjust. So bring the belt around your body and have the buckle on the right side of your body. Okay. And bring the belt right up underneath your armpits. And then bend your knees and bring the belt around your feet. Hey, Kathy, you did this before. No, you haven't? Yes, you have. You have, Peggy.
I don't
Remember. You don't?
Yeah,
So all right, so,
Down in Millis, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we've done this here.
Yeah.
Put the belt around your feet. Yep. Good.
Okay.
All right. And then hold on to the sides like you've got. You're fine, Tish. Don't, so.
She's
scared.
I'm worried about me.
It'll be fine.
It'll be
This is not, you know,
It'll
it'll be fine. Trust me. All you're gonna do is lean back a little bit, find that balancing spot between your sitting bones and sacrum, and just take your legs up. Press your feet into the belt. And just balance here. You'd be better if you're not on a blanket.
Yeah.
Come down on
Usually
the-
needing to, yeah, right.
Okay? And just pause here. So you need to tighten up your belt. Okay.
Mine too.
Okay. All right. Take your arms away from the belt. Press your feet into the belt. You got it, Peggy. All right, Kathy. Tighten your belt up a little bit, Kathy. Good, Deb. There you go. Yeah, good. And then come down. Awesome. So, yeah, you have to make sure you have something behind you so that if you have a hard fall, you won't hurt yourself. So I'm going to try that one more time. Okay, so I'm going to go this way so I can see you better. All right, tighten up your belt even more. You got it? Let's see. Hold on a sec. Let's see.
You and me, is she right? No, I have on TV.
Okay. All right, there you go. All right, try that. Okay. See, I told you this would be fun. You don't believe me. You're not believing me.
We trust you.
All right. Bring the belt around your feet. Hold on to your sides of your belt. Make sure that that belt is right up underneath your armpits. And then lean back. Lift your feet up. You can just take them perfect. Excellent, Tish. There you go. Smile. All right. Everybody smile. And then take your arms out.
Woo!
There you go. All right. There you go. All right. That was phase one.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. We're going to try phase two. I'll go this way so I can see anybody. All right. So next, we're going to start the same way. So lift up your chest, engage your belly, bring your feet parallel to the floor. You may need to loosen this up a little bit. And now straighten your legs. There you go. Good. Good, good, good. Excellent. Let go of the belt.
Woo!
Keep your belly engaged. You could watch TV like this, right?
Sure.
And then bring your legs down. All right, nice job. Good job. All right, so that was so much fun.
Yeah.
You have an option. You can either try it again with the belt, or you can try it without the belt. I'm going to demonstrate without the belt.
Okay.
But I'm going to put this down first in case I go rolling back and I don't want to crack my head on this concrete floor. Because that will make me even a little bit more weird than I am. Okay, so we'll start out with the heels on the floor and your feet behind you. Up to your hands behind you. Don't put your hands behind you. It doesn't work. Unless you're doing the cloud pose. Find your balancing spot between the sitting bones and the sacrum, and then just lift your heels up. And then bring your shins parallel to the floor. Keep your belly engaged. Lift your chest. Good. Good. And if you want, take the arms away. Excellent. Excellent. And then come down. Excellent.
That was easy.
Good.
Done with
The belt? Okay. Just come forward. And then come back up. Now you can do that again. You can go back to the belt if you want, or we're going to try taking the legs up high without the belt. This one's hard for me. All right, so find the balancing spot between your sitting bones and your sacrum. Lift up your chest, draw your navel in. Bring your shins parallel to one another. You can stay right here if you want, or take the legs up, and then if you want to try letting go, and then release the legs. Good, Peggy, good. And then come forward. And come on up. Excellent. Nice job, everybody. Nice job. We haven't done that in a long time. I know we've done it here in the past, but it's been a long time. So let's come to Savasana. We got a few more minutes before we get there. But come on up onto, let's come up to standing. Got so excited and didn't notice that the music stopped. All right. Okay. So come to the top of your mat and make sure have your blocks close by. Sorry about that. That was grab your blocks. Just bring them to the top of your mat. And then reach your arms up and fold forward. Bring your hands to your shins, lift up halfway. And then exhale, lower down, bend your knees, plant your hands and step your feet back for downward facing dog. Good. Good. Glide forward to plank. Press back for downward dog. Look forward to your hands. Step your left foot forward. And then bring your right foot in and lower the heel down onto the mat. And then inhale and come up, warrior one. Good. Good. Straighten your front leg, lower your arms. And then bend your front knee and lift up, lift your arms up. Straighten your knee and lower. And then bend and lift up. Bring your hands to the center of your chest, hinge forward. And then reach for your blocks. Bring your hands to your blocks. And then press down into your left foot, lift up your right leg. Warrior three, good. Bend the left knee, reach back with your right foot. Slowly come back. You can bring your hands to your thigh and then come up to warrior one again. Good. Hinge forward. Bring your hands to the floor. Step your back foot forward. Good. Inhale up halfway. Exhale and lower down. And then inhale all the way up. And exhale, fold. Inhale up halfway. Lower down. Bend your knees, plant your hands, and step your feet back for downward dog. Good. Nice. Glide forward to plank. Press back for downward dog. Look forward to your hands and step your left foot forward. And then right foot forward, sorry. Thank you. And then step your left foot in to bring it down onto the mat. Slowly begin to come up. You can bring your hands to your thigh and then reach your arms up. Warrior one. Lower your arms, straighten your front leg. Tish, take your back leg a little bit that way. A little bit more this way. No, yep, that's it. Yep, yep. And turn your toes slightly forward. Good. It's better for your knee. This way. Okay. All right. So reach your arms up, bend your knee. Straighten your leg, lower your arm. Bend your knee, reach your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart. Hinge forward. Reach for your blocks. And then step, lift your left leg up. Good, good, Kathy. Good. Bend your right knee, step back to warrior position. Bring your hands to your thigh. And then inhale, come all the way up for warrior one. And then exhale, bring your hands down to your front foot. Step the back leg all the way forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale and lower down. And then inhale all the way up. Reach up. Bring your hands to your heart. And then pause in Tadasana. So just a reminder for everyone. In the warrior one pose, when you're standing in position and this is what I was talking to you. If your feet are lined up with one another, like you're standing on the rail of a train track, it's hard to balance. And it can put with your toes, if your toes are out too far, it can put some pressure on your knee. So if you step the back foot out so that you're staggered, that your stance is staggered this way, then it puts a little bit less pressure and you turn your toes a little bit more forward. You see how forward my foot is in the back? And it doesn't put any pressure on the knee on the back leg. So just remember that, because every one of us at some point in time has cranky knees for whatever reason. So okay, turn to face me. Because we know it's all about me. It's all about me. Bring your hands to your hips. Press your feet down into the mat. And then take your right foot and bring it either to your ankle, your calf, or if it's in your practice, you can bring it all the way up into your thigh. And then bring your hands to your heart and take the arms up. And then lower your arms and lower your leg. Press the feet down. Take your left foot either again to your ankle, to your calf, or if it's in your practice, up into your thigh. And then take your arms up when you're ready. And lower your arms and lower your leg. Take your feet about hip distance apart and just make some circles with your hips. And then go the other way. And then take your feet wide. Take your feet wide. Take your arms up. Have your feet parallel to the edges of the mat. Bend your knees and draw the arms in and reach up. Bend the knees, draw the elbows in. Reach up. One more time, bend the knees, draw the elbows in. And reach up. And then bring your hands to your hips, heel toe, or hop your feet together. And you can come on down onto your mat. And prepare for Savasana. So draw your knees into your chest first. And we're all coming in and out. And bring your feet to the floor, extend the arms, extend your legs, reach and stretch. And then exhale your arms down by your sides. And now you can prepare for Savasana. So once again, bring your awareness to your breath. Just let the body release and let go. Now you can begin to bring your awareness back to your breath. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Draw your knees in towards your chest. And then roll to your right side. And take a long, slow, deep breath in and a long, slow, complete breath out. And then bring yourself up to come and sit in Savasana or any comfortable position. And then bring your hands to the center of your chest. Lower your head, reminding us to surrender the busy thinking mind to the wisdom and intuition that resides in the heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And please join me. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. Namaste.